And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Alright, we are on our way to mass storage. And you don't want an excessively large mass storage system, but it's good for reordering things. Oh yeah, Mark 1 power boosters. How many? Oh, I think I have enough for 8 of those. So I need some Mark 1. How many are in here? Look at that. There are 8 in there. I think I actually got those from a Pandora's box thing. So let's get all 8 of those. Mass storage stockpile. Let's craft all 8 of those. Yeah, we're under attack. That did spark an attack, and we are really under attack. 12 bosses. So I have a feeling we're gonna lose. It's just a feeling, but 12 bosses? Nah, I don't think so. And the attack isn't even over. I mean, we're in bad shape. So I think I'm pretty sure this is gonna kill pretty much everything. That is, unless I can actually defend myself, which who knows if that's even possible. But yeah, with that, our threat must have spiked very, very high, very quickly to spark that little attack. Just in time that this is finishing up, so we can gather all of the items. So that's empty. For some reason. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so mass storage. I'm gonna want how many of these? So this is, I'm gonna have it in here a little bit. So if I start it like right here, okay. So let's count these out. So if I start mass storage right there, now I want to go 3 deep, and then I want to go all the way down to here, and this is going to be 3 deep. How many blocks is that? Well, I can search like this, and that's 20 from there to here, so probably 21. So let's double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it's 22. So it's 44. That's 66 mass storage blocks that we need. All right. So 66 of them. Where are they? There they are. So we want 25.
Crafting.
Then 50, and then we're going to do the 66.
Crafting.
Like that. And that should give us a mass storage system that we can be proud of. Okay, and right in here is fine. Okay, and where is... There it is. They're hiding in with my machine blocks. I think you can actually super build with these. So let's check that. Yep. That'll make it a little bit easier. There we go. Okay, now we want those input ports, wherever they may be. Okay, so this one, I'm going to put it right there. Press E to configure item to stock. Okay, so there. Okay, so these all have to be now configured. And the stack height on this, I'm going to have as 6. So it's going to be fully stacked up. So 9,900 items can be stored in here. And this will allow me to input the items in any order I want and then output them in a meaningful way and not be too slow. I hope this isn't disastrously slow. I mean, I could just pack the outside with output ports and then merge them together. That's something I definitely could do. I might actually want to plan to do that. So I'm going to make 6 more of those mass storage blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One on this side, and then one on this side. Okay, so that'll allow me to use the middle 3. Each middle 3, then 3, and then 3, and then 3, all the way down. Allow me to stack those up. So while this is in process, I want to gain access to this little doohickey here. Okay, so I don't need these hoppers. Oh. I'm going to just bring this in. Because they're going to be tubes coming in here for all these different materials. And how are we doing for defense? Looks like we're actually holding our own, which is monumentally surprising. But it's kind of a double-edged sword because those lasers are pulling power, and it might come up to the point where it's going to start drawing so much power that it's going to make our threat level go up again. So who knows? We might be in for a long haul with all of that stuff. Looks like, yeah, my slime farm is going crazy. Okay, so we've got nickel and then crystal and then lithium. Okay, so let's get to here. So this is going to be nickel. Set item to stock. This is going to be nickel. And this is going to be... there we go. 1,000. And... should we do... block inventory above stock limit. I'm not sure what that does. I know this has help. The 10-100 or 1,000 item, that is wrong. Port inventory 25. Other items will be added to the standard import port. Okay, so we're specifically stockpiling one element, so we'll only control that one element. Placement. Okay, so I'm not sure what this lock inventory above stock limit. Okay, I'm not sure about that. So 1,000 nickel bars will be stored in here, which is fine. And then we have crystal, so let's get this going. And this is going to be crystal, and I want 1,000 of that. Okay, and this one is going to be lithium, I think right in here. So lithium, increase there. I'm holding Alt when I'm hitting that. And then we have most likely, that's gold. So I think gold is the next one. This one is lithium, so gold is this one. And then iron is the next one. Okay, so let's do some iron. All right, and then we're gonna want most likely it's gonna be copper after iron. Not 100% sure on this one, but it's gonna be probably copper. And then we're gonna want titanium. And then finally, we're gonna want tin. Just like that. Okay, so there's all of our resources in really bizarre order because of how we have our smelters. And then the output coming out, we can then arrange just like normal. We can figure out what we want. Now the throughput of this is going to be slow at first. I think it's going to be pretty slow, but we'll have to see if there are benefits to merging it around. So before the episode's up, I actually want to get some nickel going over here. So I'm going to come out this way, and we're going to try to get some nickel in here. Okay, so let's get some tubes. This can go up and in. This is going to go back. And let's head out this way. And then this way. Whoa. Okay, and the final step is to come out and down. So this should start storing nickel for us up to 1,000. Now, it all depends on this lock, this toggle lock. I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. So there it just slapped in 5. And now see how slow this is? Grabs 5, it loads in, comes down, loads up, comes down. This is why I don't use mass storage right here. So, oh, there 5 more. Look at that. So yeah, that is mass storage. And on a system that is going to be, you know, a mega factory, this is really slow. I mean, it's so slow. So there are like really super advanced systems that you can use, but I mean, at this point I am questioning my decision here because this is ludicrously slow. Now I could add 3 more ports along each one of these and just pack them in. But I'm going to resist doing that right now. I really want to get this. I really want to get this moving. And the only way I would do that, I would back this up, put a tricky hopper here, and then have multiple going in on each side. But I really want to know, is this going to stop at 1,000 without that lock? If it doesn't, that'll tell me that I need to lock it up on all those other ones. So I'm not sure. You can scan mass storage and it should tell you, okay, it should tell you what's in mass storage. Oh, I thought it did. Or do you have to scan the port? Huh. I could swear that it did that. I must be missing something pretty obvious there. Okay, so with crystal, we're going to come out, come in right next to nickel. I'm trying to conserve some space here. And we're going to bring it in. You got to be careful when you do this when you have beacons around, because you will get beacons sucking up all the things that you don't pick up. Okay, so this goes up. I'm gonna do that like this, so in case I need to put a hopper right there. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to triple up on all of these, just because that is ridiculously slow. Okay, so we're gonna come out like this. This is gonna merge in like this. Not really needed, but I'm doing it anyway, because this one is fast enough to keep it up. But once this one's out, then one of these other ones will kick in. Okay, so there we go. Now we're getting some crystal, or we should. There we go. And there's some crystal. They all have unique textures and colors, it looks like. I do believe that's the case. Okay, we actually survived that attack. That is surprising. I saw those bosses coming and I thought, you know what? We're toast. No way we're going to survive that. But we did. Amazingly, we survived. And we didn't even need to mess up our threat level to do so. So that's good. Let's go make sure that our beacons got everything in that huge attack. So it looks like, yeah, our beacons really did a good job sweeping up all those materials. Oh, we got a few out here that need to be picked up that weren't, the chunks probably weren't loaded. And what is, I wonder what that is. Who's gonna pick that up? Somebody? There it is. Pristine facet. I was hoping it was gonna be a massive eye, but you know, you can't have everything. I wonder if we got any massive eyes. So let me check really quick before the episode's up. Those bosses is the only mob that spawns or that drops the massive eyes. Be very nice to be able to get a few of those. Just need to check my drop off here. Massive eyes? Yes, we actually got 3 more massive eyes. How about that? That's awesome. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's full. That's an amazing amount of ore that these things have dropped off. And we have a little bit more spoiled organics that we can get rid of. So I'm gonna drop off there. There. There we go. Now our spoiled organics are gone, which is nice. And these are gonna pull in a whole lot more material. Just trying to grab everything so I know it'll fill up. Pretty impressive amount of bars that we got out of that. So how is our mass storage system looking? So total storage 157. Yeah, each one of these individual crates can hold 150 items. So this is still working itself here. It's taking a while for this thing to fill this up. And that's only 150. It's got like 7 more of these to fill up. You can see why I have not used mass storage very often. I'm gonna separate this out and get it ready to double up, because I know I know I'm gonna end up using more input and output ports. Now I hope this is tall enough. This is a full 1, 2, 3. Not sure how tall this will actually go. I could swear you could ping that. You could scan it and actually get something out of it. Okay, well, who knows? I'm just gonna leave it to its devices. I'm gonna let this fill up a little while and see if indeed it's limiting the way I want it to. Oh, really? So we might actually pick up in here and yeah, I just hate how slow it is. It's so slow. Oh, it's so slow. Imagine trying to craft anything in a system like this. It's like, oh, are you kidding me? Just like 5 at a time and slow as molasses. Yeah, I have my doubts. So I need to get lithium. I think that's the next one. Yes, lithium is indeed the next level to go. So I'm gonna get ready for it, but I'm having my doubts. When I craft stuff, I like to craft it fast. Like not to sit around and wait too long for stuff to craft. Okay, if we're gonna come right in through here, I'm gonna come in right in here with my lithium. Oops. Misclick. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.